At certain points, I think
Yeah,
we have to
come
trust
on,
each other,
man.
and I think
I got to shout out DoseOfDion, man, because it was actually the first time I went live on YouTube. And, guys don't know, DoseOfDion, he put out a lot of good content for the Detroit Lions.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be reacting to this press conference with our own Duron Harmon. Okay, so this video came out. It's on DetroitLions.com, and I think this may be a few days old. I'm not exactly sure, but I started to watch this. I think we've talked about like a segment that he's said before, but I started to watch this full interview, and let me just say the passion and what he was saying, I just felt like I needed to react to with you guys, because you always know I'm looking back at interviews and, taking notes and things like that. And this morning I was taking some notes just from what people said. Apparently we have the 5th easiest remaining schedule in the NFL, according to advanced metrics and obviously records and things like that. The 5th easiest remaining in the NFL, but of course that really doesn't mean a ton, because one, we're only 4 games into the season, and 2, other teams are probably looking at us saying, hey, that's going to be an easy game. So obviously it doesn't mean too much, but at least it's not one of the 5th hardest remaining schedules in the NFL, especially our next 7 games, which are probably, they could be the easiest next 7 games in the NFL. I'm not exactly sure. I know after that there's some difficult games with Titans and, the Buccaneers, but I know our next 7, they could possibly be the easiest next 7 games in the NFL. The Packers are at 4. At 3, we have the Cleveland Browns. At 2, the Cowboys, and the Chiefs have the easiest remaining schedule. So they might go undefeated. I'm just saying. But speaking of our Detroit Lions, man, so I see that, I'm like, okay, that's interesting. And then I stumble upon this Duron Harmon press conference, and I was like, I feel like this is going to be good, because I remember hearing segments from this. I feel like this is going to be good. So I started to watch it. And I got like, 30 seconds, maybe a minute into it. I was like, dude, I need to react to this with you guys, because I don't know if you've seen this or not yet, but this is good. And I feel like the Lions need more Duron Harmons on their team if they're going to turn this thing around. If the Lions are going to right this ship, if the Lions are going to come back and, figure it out after this bye week and get something rolling, and they're going to save Matt Patricia's job and all of that, they need guys more like Duron Harmon. That's what they kind of need, right? They need that leader on the field. And I know Duron Harmon's playing extremely well. We don't need everybody necessarily to play that well. I mean, it would be great if they did. But we just need guys with the attitude and mindset that Duron Harmon has. So I want to react to this with you guys. So just let me know what you think. Let's just react to it.
Other places that you've played.
I was really interested to hear this. So
what's different about
let's
the
watch
culture
this.
that you have here as opposed to other places that you've been before?
Okay.
Everything is kind of different. I wouldn't say so much as the culture. I mean, we got guys who are trying to do everything, the right way, trying to win, trying to strain, but we just need to do more. It's not about what's different between this place and that place. It's about trying to do everything we can to win. And obviously we're sitting at 1-3 and we haven't done enough to win. So, I mean, it's no point of, comparing, this place to that place. It's all about what can the Detroit Lions organization do, what can the Detroit offense, what can the Detroit Lions special teams, what can the Detroit Lions defense do to win football games.
Do you think it's fair that coaches get more criticism for wins and losses?
No, not at all, because at the end of the day, I mean, we're the players, we got to make the plays, we're out there in position to make plays, and, in certain situations, we're not making the plays we need to make. So, I mean, it's on us. I mean, Matty P, Corey, Steve, they're doing a good job of trying to put us in, the right positions to make the plays. But at the end of the day, we got to look at ourselves as the players, the guys who are out there making the plays, and we got to ask ourselves, are we doing enough?
The accountability, right? He's trying to, it's not necessarily that he's taking it off of the coaches or whatever, but it's more just him saying, hey, look, we need to be better. And I feel like we need more guys with this mindset. So let's continue to watch. That's really where I left off. And I was like, dude, we need to react to this. So let's see what else he has to say.
I'm just curious what your state of mind is like right now. Obviously you guys have lost a lot of games at this point. Every time you talk to us, it's a bunch of, negative questions. I know you see what's out there that people are saying, the fans are saying, and whatnot. Just, I guess, what's your state of mind like right now as you...
What is up, everyone? I know, I haven't done this in a minute, hopped into a video like this, but yeah, I'm hopping into the video because for some reason, my man Duron Harmon's face went all blurry. And for the rest of the video, he's all blurry and fuzzy looking. So I put like a picture over his head. I didn't know what else to do. Like, I liked it because as this video keeps going, make sure you stay tuned. As this keeps going, it starts getting really juicy. So like, I got to keep this. But the problem is his face looks blurry. So I put a picture of him. Just ignore that. It's still good. You can still hear him. It's still good. I think you guys will enjoy this. So stay to the end. Enjoy.
Into this pie.
Well, the thing is, it's a 16-game season. So, 3 is not a lot of games, Is it a lot compared to the 4 games, But we're not playing a 4-game season. I mean, obviously, we look at the games and, we go and critique them. and we see areas where, where we can, change the game. We got to get off the field on third down, like as a defense, when it's 3rd and 16, we can't give up, 16 yards, like.
Yeah, and I feel like I've seen that problem a few times. And the whole thing there, I think we allowed 10 of 14 conversions on third down. And I always bring it back to the early downs because, of course, if it's 3rd and 16, that one you should get off the field. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, that's the problem. And I think that's where I always bring it back to the early downs and getting stops there because that's where we had more success, you could see, as a team, definitely in the 4th quarter last week. But I like what he said there. Like, yeah, 3 games is not a lot compared to 16 because, of course, 13 and 3, that looks pretty darn good. I think a lot of teams are going to take that. But in terms of 4 games, it doesn't look that good. So the fact is this is a 16-game season. I know it's hard to look at that, but it is a 16-game season, and there is still time. And, 3 losses for a 16-game season isn't that much. Now, that'd be assuming we win out, or Brock is probably not going to win out. But he's right. Like, look, it is still 16 games. We have a long way to go. It just needs to happen soon, right? We need to start to turn this thing around. And obviously, to talk about the schedule, there's an opportunity to do that.
It's just like we got to be honest with ourselves. Like, we're not playing the way that we need to play. And it's not on the coaches. It's on us as individuals, as players. We are the ones who are getting paid, millions of dollars to play football. Like, you got to think about that. We're paid millions of dollars to play football, to play at a high level. And if you're not playing at a high level, you're not doing your job. And we have to have more accountability to play better football, especially in, got to have it situations.
So when
that's the exact quote that we looked at earlier this week. The exact quote. I love it, Duron. Hey, we need more Duron Harmons, man. We need guys to be thinking like this.
you say players
That's
aren't
probably
doing
why
their
he's
jobs,
playing
are you
so well.
talking about missed assignments? Are you talking about effort, preparation? I mean, what are you talking about, I guess?
It's everything. It's not, and it's not like just everybody. It's not like, we're not doing our job, this play. It's just consistency. Consistency of what doing our job.
Yes.
We do a good
yes,
one
yes,
play,
Duron.
then
Yes.
it's not as good the next play. Going
Right,
back and
exactly.
forth. But
That's what it
like,
is.
for us to be the team that we want to be as good as we want to be, we have the talent, but it's being consistent, doing your job, not nobody else's job, your job, doing your job consistently, and the rest will take care of itself. But as far as my state of mind, I'm pissed off that we can't play this week. I'm mad at the buys this week. I'm upset because I want to get back out there. I want to fix it. I want to be better. And I know the guys in this locker room want to be better too. But, we got to go out there and we just got to be better. We got to utilize, the practices, the moments when we're in the meetings, times that we have together, to spin it the right way. And it's up to me as a leader, as a captain of this team to drive that.
Just one more.
Okay. I love what he said there. Consistency. I know a lot of people didn't watch my video when I gave the defensive quarterly grades, but that was the word of the day I said in the video. Inconsistency was the word of the day because that's the problem with the Lions defense. It's like, here it is, it looks good, we see what they can do, and all of a sudden the next play you don't know. And I said it's not between drives, it's not games, the inconsistency between plays where play to play you have no idea what you're going to get. You're going to give up plays here and there, but it's every single play seems to be completely different with this team, right? That's the big problem defensively. And I like, Duron Harmon's approach. Harmon's been one of our best defensive players. Like, we know that. He has been very good up to this point. He has been very consistent with this play, and obviously this is why you want your veterans and what your leaders. And I like what he said there, man. He's mad that there's a bye week. I love it. That's the kind of energy that we need. That's the kind of energy that these guys need because they need to come out and be upset that they had to wait 2 weeks to go play the Jaguars. They should want to go out there and just destroy this team and get back at it. I know me personally, just as a fan, when my team loses, I want them to play the very next day so they can go back and get a win. So they can go back and fix it and look better, right? I just want to see that as a fan where I'm like, I'm not happy with this loss. Now, of course, I'm not the one out there playing. They are, so I'm sure they even have more emotion tied into it, but that's what we need to see, man. These guys should be angry they have time off, right? If you do something wrong, you want to get back at it and fix it. You don't want to just be like, I'll do it later. Like, because then you don't obviously care about it. If you care about something and you do something wrong or it didn't go as well as planned, you want another opportunity, right? You want a second chance. You want to get back at it. If you're playing in a sport, playing basketball, you missed a shot, you want to get another shot. That way you can make the next one. You're not like, I missed it. It's okay. I won't play. I don't want to shoot anymore. No, you want to get that next shot to go in. And that's what I like here from Duron Harmon, man. I love that fire. Let's get it. Let's see
One more
what
follow-up
else
for
he has to say.
me. You said that you were pissed off it's the bye week because you want to go play.
Yes.
How will you spend the bye week, Duron? I know there's like new protocols now with COVID. I mean, how do you plan to spend your week here? Thank you.
Well, my wife's birthday is on Thursday, so
That's today. Hey, happy birthday.
Trying to make
Hey.
sure she's happy and she's, what they say, happy wife, happy life. So I'll make sure I try to make her as happy as I can so my life can be as easy. we can, you know what I mean? Other than that, you know, I'm gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be worried about Jacksonville. I'm gonna be watching Jacksonville. I'm gonna be studying Jacksonville because at the end of the day,
Yes.
the only thing on my mind is winning. And the next person in the way is Jacksonville. I gotta figure out how way I can help this team. You know, I gotta be better, you know. I have to be better. I have to play better. I have to lead better. I have to do everything better because obviously what I'm doing is not enough. So I have to do more. And I have to find ways to do more during this bye week. So when we get back, you know, we'll be ready to go, and I'll be ready to do more and to help this team win.
We need more Duron Harmons, yo. Because for me, it's not even that he's just saying this stuff. It's that he's saying this to be better. But the thing is, he has been good. That's what the crazy thing is. He's been one of our best defensive players through 4 weeks. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. That's what we need, man. We need more Duron Harmons, right? Because he actually has something to also validate that, hey, look, I need to be better, but I can be saying this because I have been good at this point. And he's not even looking at it like that. Like, he looks at it that he has to get better. They got 2 weeks to focus on Jacksonville. We should have wrote happy birthday to Duron Harmon. What did he say, his wife? I didn't even know. Like, look at the timing on this one. So this one is a couple of days ago. But hey, there you go. All right, let's keep it rolling. Good stuff,
Mike,
Duron.
last one.
Let's get it.
Hey, Duron, I kind of want to follow what you were talking about before the question about the bye week. Why do you think that maybe the players haven't been able to put it together?
Well, it's no simple answer to that. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it comes down to, you know, just doing your job or not doing your job, you know. I think sometimes we get out there and we try to make a play when sometimes trying to make a play is not what we need to do. It's just doing your job. And we have to be more consistent with doing our job. You know, we got obviously some new guys here. We got, you know, had injuries, guys coming in and out, you know, and it's never no excuse. But we need to just get healthy and get around each other more and lean on each other more and trust each other more so that when this guy say he's going to be in this position, we trust that he's going to be in there so that everybody is doing their job so nobody is then trying to, you know, overcompensate because I don't know if he's going to be here, so let me
Hold up, stop it right there. Hold up. Did he just say what I said in my defensive video? Hold up, we need to stop. Duron Harmon is speaking my language right now. If you guys watched my defensive video, when I discussed Duron Harmon and I broke down the defense, and I was like, I feel like they're not trusting each other. Hey, look, if you see Will here, or if Will's supposed to be there, and you're told, hey, Will's going to fill this gap, then you have to have trust. Okay, he's going to fill that gap. I need to get some outside leverage. I don't have to completely stand out there, but I got to get some leverage to contain him, force him back in. However, he's straight up with him, and Tavai's not the fastest, most explosive athlete, so all he can do is get a hand on him. It's a first down. Those are the problems. I think it's a lot of trust. I think it's a lot of gelling as they gel together and they learn each other. Because I think some of it is, you know, trust. It's trust in where your teammate's going to be. And I think that's what takes time when you have a lot of new pieces. You know what? They're not saying, hey, if I do this, then I can trust that my teammate's going to be where he needs to be. They're not aggressive with it. They're passive. They're not maybe gelling together. They need to go make their play, do their job, and trust that the other guy's going to do their job. And there were so many occasions where they were doing each other's job, and it's like there was no one in the right hole then. You got 3 guys filling this gap and 0 in this one. When if you would just see they're there and move to your side or go take your responsibility, it's gonna be better, right? It's going to work. You have to trust your teammates. And he's talking about injuries to get players back. And I think the reason he brings it up is because, you know, you got new guys and, you know, everybody's trying to get familiar with each other. But that's what it is, man. It's all trust, honestly. I think a lot of this is trust and gelling. These guys need to go out there and believe that the other teammate that they have is going to do their job and go make the play. The problem is it's been so inconsistent. They can't trust each other right now. But that's what they have to do because if you don't, you won't be successful. Like, you're going to give up plays. It's going to happen. But it's the consistency, and you can't be consistent if you don't trust one another, right? It's never going to work in anything. If you don't trust the other person that you're working with to do their job, how is there ever going to be consistency? Because, you know, sometimes, okay, you may do his thing, and sometimes you may not, but I really don't know if you're ever going to do it. So I can't do my job because I don't know if you're going to do your job, right? It's like they kind of go together. That's the big problem. It's like if you run a play. If you run a play, and Stafford has it, and the wide receiver's supposed to do this route, but Stafford gets it. It's like, I don't know if he's actually going to run that route, so I'm not going to throw it there. And maybe the receiver's like, you know, I don't know if he's actually going to throw the ball or look my way, so I'm not going to run the route. All of a sudden, no one's doing the right thing, and it's like, what the heck's going on? Or if you get one on one page, one on the other, I'm going to throw this. I'm looking here first, and all of a sudden, the receiver's like, I don't think he's going to throw it, so I'm going to do something else. Now you have a mess, then you get miscommunications. That's what we need right now. I love it. Duron, man, out here spitting facts, Duron. Okay.
Something else, but in the end, it gets you beat. So I think in the end, we have to trust each other more.
Do you think that you all don't trust each other enough then right now?
Ooh,
At certain points. I
Yeah,
think, you know,
see?
we have to
Come
trust
on,
each other. The
man.
only way that you can trust each other is to continue to do everything the right way each and every day. Like,
Yes.
play with this technique every day. Play with this
Every
leverage
day.
on this call every day. If you're
Every
supposed to be in
day,
the middle of the
tell-
field, be in the middle of the field. If you're supposed to be in the half, be in the half. Like,
Yes,
that's what it comes
yes.
down to, consistency.
That's what it comes down
And
to.
that's what we're working towards. And, you know, like I said, as a captain, as a leader,
I didn't watch
that's what I
this
have to
before.
demand out of people. And that's what I will do.
One more, if I can slip it
Love
in,
it.
is you kind of building on the trust thing. Is why do you think that trust level hasn't been able to get there yet?
I mean, I don't know the answer to that. You know, I mean, like I said, it's new guys here. We had guys in and out of the lineup. If you're looking for like a one-word answer, I can't give it to you.
No, I'm looking for the answer.
If we knew the answer, we'd be 4-0. You know.
Oh, Duron, I see you, but that's facts. And I think the answer to why they haven't trustworthy, I don't know why they're not trusting each other, but I think the answer is they all have to believe. They all have to see the same vision and believe in one another. It starts with believing that in your players. You have to believe in yourself, that you know that you can do your job. Like, there's some players that come out there and they don't have confidence they can go make the play. They don't believe in themselves. They don't believe they can make the play that they were drafted to make. Go out there and make the play, dog. You know you can. And if it doesn't happen, it's cool. Bounce back. Bounce back. But first you got to trust yourself. Then you have to trust that what the coaches are saying, you believe. And then you need to trust everybody around you. But the only way you're going to trust everybody is if they trust you. You see what I'm saying? It's like goes together. I love what Duron said. I felt like we were exactly saying the exact same thing. I literally did not watch this before. I'm telling you, I didn't watch it. I knew that quote. I didn't watch this before. This was amazing. We need more Duron Harmons. I love it. I love it. We need more Duron Harmons, man. If we're going to turn this thing around, we need more guys with the same attitude and energy that Duron Harmon is bringing. So hopefully we see that. Hopefully we see that week 6. And yeah, we need it. Like there's no way around it. They need to go out there and go play. Because if they don't go out there and let it loose and go play, we're just going to see what we've been seeing. What's honestly at this point, you know, when you give up 5 straight touchdown drives, you're at the point where it's like, okay, look, it's got bad. It's pretty darn bad. It really can't get much worse. And we know we can make stops and we can make plays because we've seen it. We definitely saw it against Arizona. So just go out there and let it loose, man. Go out there and let it loose. Hopefully we see that in week number 6. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, man. I love this interview. Duron Harmon. Should have wrote happy birthday thing up there. Thank you, bro, for watching. And I'm out. Are you kidding me right now? I had to put my helmet on for this one. Are you kidding? Look at this. Look at all these members. What? Yo, hey, shout out to all the members, man. Look how many all-pro members there are. Like, literally, it's the whole screen, dog. This is crazy. The patrons, of course, the Hall of Fame members, man. Y'all got the gold color. It's kind of yellow, but it's supposed to be gold. Shout out to all the members, man. If you want to be a part of this, all you got to do is join the channel. But there are perks that come with it. Stay locked in the community tab if you are a member, because that's where a lot of information comes out. I appreciate all of you. What?